Hey guys, it's me again. Just a really brief rant. It's really late here, but I just had to address it really quick. And it's not a new topic. I've made videos on it before, but I'll make another one. There's no such thing as a partial rapture. And what I mean by a partial rapture is that part of the bride of Christ will get raptured while another part of the bride of Christ will get left behind for whatever reason. No, there's no such thing. If you belong to the Lord, if you're truly born again, when that trumpet sounds, you are going up. You're participating in the rapture if you're truly born again, if you're truly saved. That's the only requirement. And the reason I'm bringing this up is I'm directly addressing one of the comments I had in one of my videos from last week where I don't know if the person was just not clear in what they commented or they really meant what they said, but it was something like, Jesus knows our hearts, and if you're not truly ready for the rapture, then you're getting left behind. You're staying. Or if you're having way too much fun in this world, then you're not going to be part of the rapture. No, that's not how it works. I mean, who's to decide if you're having too much fun in this world? Whose standards are you using? You know, I feel personally that I really want to be with the Lord, and I'm truly excited for the rapture, and I feel like I'm watching. But what if there's another person who's way more excited than I am and wants to be with the Lord way more than I do? Is he the standard? Does that mean I'm disqualified from the rapture? Of course not. Look, the only requirement for the rapture is to be born again, is for your faith to be 100% in Jesus and what he did on that cross. If your faith is in him for your salvation, then you're truly born again. And when that trumpet sounds, then you're going up. So don't listen to anyone who tells you otherwise. It's just one of Satan's discouragements. Try to take away the peace of truly born again believers. He likes to use Pharisees and legalists who, these people just can't help themselves. They just have to feel like they're better than the next guy. And one of the ways they can differentiate themselves from the typical Christian is that, they're going up in the rapture, but this other Christian isn't, even though that other Christian truly is saved. No, that's not how it works. If you belong to Jesus, if your faith is in him alone, you're born again. And if you're truly born again, then you're participating in the rapture, regardless of the level of your excitement for his glorious appearing. Like I said, I feel like I'm really excited, but I may not be as excited as another guy. And I might be looking down at another believer who is not as excited as I am. But if that person is truly born again, then they're going up just like I am. Now, my asterisk in everything I just said is if you profess to be a Christian, if you profess to be a believer in Jesus, and yet you're not excited about the rapture and you don't really care, then I urge you to examine your heart to make sure you're truly of the faith. That's always been my message. If you're not excited for the rapture, I'm not saying that you're not going to go participate in the rapture because you're not excited. But my concern is that if you're not excited about the rapture, or if you don't really care for it, or if you even think it's a bummer, then you might not be born again. It's just something to consider. Because if the Holy Spirit lives in you, then you will have a longing to be with the Lord. That the rapture will be the most exciting thing to you, if you at least know what the rapture is. But yes, if you're a believer in Jesus, you're going up. Period. No exceptions. It doesn't matter how excited you are or how unexcited you are. But then again, if you're unexcited, I would encourage you to just examine your heart to make sure you truly are of the faith. So that's all I got. It's really late, so thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and hopefully there won't be a next time.